what's going on, guys, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. For today, we're going to be talking another Halo video and discussing, along with reacting to a video, on why we should be worried about Halo. Apparently, some ex-343 employees are exposing the current leadership within Halo Studios, and it's not looking good for the franchise. I myself want Halo to be great again, but I don't think it will ever be back to the glory days of Halo. Ever, and that sucks because I love this franchise. It's my favorite franchise because Disney ruined Star Wars, so Star Wars has been knocked down, and just everything that I love has been destroyed by the woke mindset, and it's just really upsetting me so much. I'm over it. I really am over it. Everything's just been ruined, and media just isn't what it used to be anymore. So of course, if you guys could be sure to like and subscribe, that'd mean the world to me. It of course will help boost the algorithm to know people want to actually see this video. As well as I'm on the road to 400 subscribers, and I'm almost there. I think I'm 13 subscribers away at the time of recording this video, so it would mean the world to me if we hit 400. And yeah, just jump into it.
So just this last week, we talked about how 343 was rebranding to Halo Studios, and we saw a big red flag of DEI with Boone, who's the chief of staff with Halo. Well, an interesting story has made its rounds, and I'm looking at this from levelup.com, who says that the former 343 creative recommends developers to stay away from Halo Studios.
That's actually very interesting.
Slamming executives and claiming they are a cancer. So I saw this making the rounds, and I was like, wow, we got to talk about this. So there was also a tweet that some of my colleagues and associates were tagged in. And you can see it was from Doombot, who said Will Waltz, former animator for Halo 4 and Infinite, says 343 Industry.
Yeah, why has he got the gameplay on like so blurry, like so pixelated?
Now Halo Studios leadership's cancer and limits creativity. This doesn't surprise me at all, considering all the nonsense that we've seen happening with the Halo series in recent times. I mean, all the woke pandering that we've been seeing with cosmetics, and now we're seeing all the troubles in red flags that were in that whole behind-the-scenes video of Halo Studios with Boone as the chief of staff. So
is that actually her name?
I'm not surprised one fucking bit. So we're going to talk about this right here. So going on, you can see it says Halo is being talked about everywhere after 343 Industries transitioned to Halo Studios, a restructured team responsible for the future of the popular Microsoft Xbox franchise. Some fans are optimistic about this change, especially due to adjustments in the studio's direction. However, there's also members of the industry who are pessimistic about the company's new stage, as they believe nothing will change. One of them is Will Waltz, who worked as an animator on several Halo titles and was part of 343 Industries for over a decade. So this is a guy that was employed for over a decade. We even heard a former composer at 343 who worked on Halo games. Basically,
that's actually very interesting. I mean, obviously, I don't know if any of this is 100% confirmed, but if this is definitely confirmed, then we are actually in some serious trouble. I mean, I already stated that I don't like 343 Industries, even though they are, like I said, Halo Studios is literally just 343 Industries. That's it. That's all it is. It's just a rebrand. A lot of what's happened from the past is still pretty much there. Yeah, we have a new leadership guy who's I forgot. I don't even know his name. I'm just gonna call him Arnie because he does kind of sound like Arnold. Is it Pierre or something like that? I think it is Pierre. Like I said in my last Halo video that I'm optimistic. I've got no issues with that guy. I'm yet to see what he can actually do. But if there's rumors to do with him being a cancer and not a very good person and not very fit for the role, then that's not good. That's not good news to hear. I've heard other sources to do with it's mainly the leadership that are the problem. They are the cancer of the actual the group. And if that's the case, then we are in some serious trouble. I don't know what to do because I actually want Halo to be back, but I don't think it ever will be back, to be honest.
Trash the company. So these aren't just some fly-by-night random interns or random people that work there for like a cup of coffee. These are guys who were dick deep in Halo. So going on, it says the creative made a post on his LinkedIn profile that caught the attention of players as he harshly criticizes 343 Industries and executives. He also recommends developers stay away from Halo Studios as he believes things will not improve. So
I don't think anything's going to improve.
This is big right here. We're going to take a look
at
what he said right here, which, I mean, it seems like a lot of industry professionals are just going mask off and calling out this bullshit. So let's make it fit. You can see it's a lot of words here, and I can relate. If you work for a company for like over a decade, you feel passionate about it. You feel some type of way about things that aren't changing and making something that you care about even worse. And Halo is no slouch. Like, this is like the franchise for Microsoft.
Exactly. This is literally the flagship title for Xbox as well as Microsoft. Why do they keep allowing this company of 343 / whatever, Halo Studios, whatever, same studio, why do they keep allowing them to screw up so many times? See, the other issue is as well is more of the fact that the people behind Halo, especially the leadership, don't really understand Halo all that much. They don't really know what makes it successful, and all they really care about is DEI. And of course, all when it comes from that is the woke mindset. Let's throw in politics, let's throw in our beliefs, shove it down people's throats, and it's a cancer. It is literally a cancer. How many times do we have to keep saying, go woke, go broke? I will keep repeating that until the cows come home, because it's true. Have you not seen what happened to Bud Light? They put a trans person as the, like the cover of a beer company, and guess what happened after that? People boycotted it. Look what's happening to films. You make a woke product, people don't want to go see it. You create a good story with good characters, and it's actually fun, people will play it. I just heard that Warhammer, was it Space Marine 2, Warhammer, literally just got 4.5 million players. Why is that game successful, you ask? Because it's good. Because there's no woke garbage in there to be shoved down your throat. The devs and the leadership focus on just making a good game. That's what happened, and that's why that game is so successful. Because the devs actually put care and love and passion into the product, and now look what happened to that game. That game is successful. I tried to buy it a couple weeks ago, like a physical copy. Every store that I went to go have a look for it is sold out everywhere. Has that happened to Halo? Not for a long time. Because it just really goes to show that when you shove identity politics and this woke mindset into your games, you prioritize that over a good story, good characters, and fun mechanics and gameplay, then guess what's going to happen? Your game is going to flop. It just baffles my mind, because I want a good product, I want Halo to be great again, and I don't see that happening. In reality, the head of course, managing the staff manager, it's the one who actually hires the staff. She is a DEI hire, I'm pretty sure. She's got no talent and no passion for Halo whatsoever. She's pretty much just there to tick a box and fill some quotas. And now that she's in charge of hiring people, who do you think she's going to hire? She's going to hire people who fit her agenda, not actually have any talent. Gone are the days of when you would actually hire people for talent. These days, you don't do that, and you just hire anyone that you can. Anyone that you want to hire or fits the description of what you want, they hire. If they have the same politics as you, they tend to get prioritized and hired over someone who doesn't share the same political view as you or have more talent. And it's just stupid, dude.
And for somebody that's been there for over a decade formerly and worked on two of your biggest games, they're, when they speak up, you got to take note, especially when they just did all this rebranding and restructuring. Anyways, it says They worked at Bungie as part of the development team for Halo Reach, and he later joined 343 Industries and collaborated on the creation of Halo 4 and Halo Infinite. So he's familiar with the saga and what has happened to it in recent years, and they expressed little excitement about the birth of Halo Studios. So,
yeah.
Definitely. Calling the company a cancer is fucking, like, next level. So he says, I worked for them as a top performing industry animator for 13 years. I do not recommend working for 343 Industries. He right off the bat, don't recommend. It's like Comcast calling themselves Xfinity and hoping nobody notices.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stay safe out there. They're not worth it. Feel free to PM. So he's even saying, hey, hit me up in the private messages if you really want me to go deep.
I actually might try and do that. I might try and message him.
This guy's pulling no punches. He says, to be
maybe
clear,
for another
employees
video.
have been some of the industry's finest because we all have fond memories of Halo, and
Exactly.
the Microsoft pay is nice, but their leadership is cancer. Pierre especially, and you'll hate how creatively limited they are. So he fucking said a name. He said Pierre. He said,
Yeah,
"Don't give two
that's the
shits
head.
about Pierre."
That's the head
He's
of
not taking this whole
Halo
studio
Studios.
down. So going on, he ends it saying, I have no doubt that even though the execs finally gave in to switch into Unreal, they'll find a way to organizationally make it unfun to work there. Wow.
So basically what I'm saying is, and what this guy is saying is, let's not be excited for Halo just yet until we can actually see gameplay, and actually see if they will actually deliver this time around. Because like I said, Halo Infinite had a really good launch for the most part, and mainly for multiplayer. And what happened after that was, because of lack of content, the Slipspace engine sucked. Everyone pretty much just left, got burnt out, got bored, and they left and moved on to other things. So if they can put out a good product, Halo could return to at least have maybe a couple 100,000 people playing it, which is really ultimately what I want. I want Halo to be good again and have people actually excited to go pick up their copies in store or buy it online and talk about Halo again in a positive light instead of being so negative all the time. I know I personally have been really negative towards Halo, especially mainly towards 343 Industries or Halo Studios, whatever. It's just because I want a good product again. I said in one of my earlier videos to do with the 343 is fired video, which technically they are fired and Halo Studios took its place, it's the same studio. You get my point. I said in that video that the entire generation is growing up without Halo. If you actually look at the demographic of people who actually care about Halo still, it's my age or above. It's mainly people who were kids at the time when Halo was coming out, compared to the kids now. If, say for instance, you were to show a 12-year-old or 10-year-old, whatever, if you just show a picture of Master Chief to them, you know what they would say? That's the guy from Fortnite. I guarantee you, they would say that's the guy from Fortnite. Not the guy, that's the guy from Halo, which is what I would say if I was that age. Because back in the day, I grew up playing this franchise. I've been playing this franchise for so long. Most of my entire life I've been playing this franchise. I still remember when we finally managed to get an Xbox. And I booted up Halo 1 for the first time. I played Halo 2. I loved both of them. I even still remember, this is way back in the day when I was really young. I think it was maybe 7 or something. I can't even remember at this point. It was so long ago. I still remember when I finished all my chores and stuff, I got to play Halo 2. We had people over from my church one Sunday, or I think it was one Saturday. We had a whole group of people come over. I was playing Halo 2 with a bunch of other people and showing them my skills. To do that these days, nah, that's not that impressive anymore. And just back in the day, Halo was just something special to so many people. And 343 ruined that. They ruined the legacy that Bungie left behind, and they spat all over it. Am I hopeful for the future? At this point, not really. I may have said I'm optimistic. Let's be honest, I'm kind of optimistic. I know I may have said it in my last video that I am somewhat hopeful. I just want a good Halo game. I don't want any identity politics in there. Please keep it out of Halo. Just we're not even gonna finish the rest of this video because this is pretty much just sums up everything we needed to talk about anyway. I want to keep this video somewhat short because I do have a lot of other things to get to today. But in closing thoughts, I just want a good story. I want Master Chief to be a badass. I want multiple Halo projects. I know they are working on multiple Halo projects, but if you really think about it, they are creatively bankrupt. They don't really have a lot of fresh ideas to bring to the table, but they could surprise me. They could. And one thing as well, I have heard, I don't know if I've seen it as of yet. Actually, no, I have seen actually a couple of the Halo people, the ones who actually work at Halo Studios. I've seen a couple of them playing the bigot card and the racist card because of the lady or the person who's behind the DI hires and one who manages the hiring. People are like, some of the higher ups are like Brian. He's calling people bigots and racist because of the fact that, you know, people are saying that she's not fit for the job, and they're not. You have a few people who are being racist, yeah, but the majority of people are worried and upset purely because she's only there because she's only there to tick off a box. She's not there because she's passionate about Halo. I haven't seen any proof that she's passionate about Halo. She didn't mention any of that in the video. Not to mention, as I said, she's only there for tick off a box. That's it. This is what I mean. They hire people who are just there to tick off boxes. They're not there because they're actually passionate about the franchise. So, yeah. I want Halo to be good again. I know a lot of people do as well. So, if we get to see that, who knows? I want Halo to be great again. That should literally be a hashtag on Twitter. We should make that a hashtag and get it out there. Spread the word. Let's make Halo great again. It's just like saying let's make America great again, even though I'm not American, so it doesn't really affect me that much. However, I just want a good game. I want Halo to be peak again as much as possible. Get a new generation, this younger generation. I want to get them into Halo, and that's pretty much what I want. I want to be able to grind Halo multiplayer and upload it more often. If you guys want to see another Halo Infinite video for multiplayer, let me know. I do actually have a couple of videos I have planned. One I have is actually getting 50 kills with vehicles only. And another one is actually, I got a mate who I've been playing Delta Force with, as well as Call of Duty with. He has never played Halo before when it comes to multiplayer, so I want to kind of like make a video with him playing Halo Infinite's multiplayer for the first time. I do have a MCC video I have recorded one, so I will try and get that out soon. I don't think I'll actually end up playing that again because it kept banning me for like literally no reason. I wasn't not doing anything wrong. I would play a match to completion and it would ban me for no reason. And I'm not even that great at Halo, so yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy. Of course, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day. Peace!